Rakesh Jhunjhunwala and parental counseling. You're confused. What's the connection? Well, stay with me for a few minutes. A few days back, Rakesh Jhunjhunwala ji died. Now most of us know him as one of the richest man in India with 40,000 crore worth of assets. I don't even know how many zeros are in that. Unfortunately, for the last few years of his life, a lot of medical issues. He had diabetes, he had kidney problem, he was on dialysis, he had gangrene in his foot. So much so that when Modi ji, the Prime Minister of our country, went to visit him, he could not even stand up. He was on a wheelchair. In fact, he died at the age of 62 years. So now you must be wondering, how does this tie up with parental counseling? Well, we get a lot of children who have an unhealthy weight nowadays. Yesterday I had a 6-year-old who was 40 kilos. Today I had an 8-year-old who was 50 kilos. And I'm sure many pediatricians are seeing far worse than this. But the problem is that these kids are at the risk of a lot of problems as far as their health is concerned. They are at a risk for diabetes, for stroke, for heart attack, high blood pressure, and for girls, even things like irregular periods, cysts in the ovaries, difficulty in having babies, so many things. So, what I tell parents is that have a healthy lifestyle. Now the problem is that the parents are so much focused on the academic performance of their kids that they don't have time to let their child play. So the typical response is, Doctor, he has to go for tuitions, he has to finish his homework, he has to do some extra studies. So here is what I say. Look, imagine your child becomes the most successful in his profession. Doctor, engineer, lawyer, businessman, architect, whatever you want. And he earns thousands of crores. But do you want his life to be like Rakesh Jhunjhunwala? Do you want him to be on dialysis at the age of 50 and have diabetes and worry about stroke and eventually even die when he is quite young? And that hits them. This is what I use as a base for counseling about unhealthy weight now. The 3 things which are very important are plenty of exercise, a good diet, and a good amount of sleep. So Rakesh Jhunjhunwala's death has helped put this into perspective for a lot of parents. What do you think? This is Dr. Gaurav Gupta and I am your personal child specialist.